Hello Scorpio, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This is your Fairy Oracle reading for October 2021. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Scorpio. So it's just a few final shuffles, but just to say that it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't behind. And it also it's a time of 7 of the major planets are in retrograde motion at this time. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out. And it's certainly a time of review and reflection and, deciding what to leave behind now and which way we're going to go forward. So that's a good way of taking advantage of this retrograde season. So let's see. I mean, essentially retrograde is, life goes on, we have to make decisions, we have to carry on as always. But it's perhaps not a time for making big decisions or, signing contracts and things like that while there's so many planets retrograde. It's very much a time of perhaps planning, reviewing, planning, reflecting, letting go, planning for the future. So it's a nice time really that the universe gives to us to take advantage of. Alright, so let's see, we'll just get started with the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. Alright, so what have we got? We've got Lizard Spirit, and this is saying dream the world into being, Scorpio. What is it you are hoping for, dreaming of? And so very much a time of planning. We have to take notice of our dreams. We and you are a water sign, so very much in the watery, emotional, dreamy element. So you're well placed to, what is it you're dreaming of, and how can you bring this into being now? So I'll just put that to one side, and a final shuffle of the Fairy Oracle cards by Brian Froud. Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, the challenges to you at this time. What's in your power ×2, a possible outcome, all dependent on, we've all got free will of course, and other factors that can impact or influence us. But all things being equal, there's a possible outcome there. And then something else that the energies would like to say to you at this time, or to raise your awareness about. And at the bottom of the deck we have Fairies of the Future. And this one has come out in all the readings up to now, and that's interesting. And we've talked about all the planets retrograde in a time of planning and deciding what to leave behind as we go forward, getting ready to go forward. And that's very much what the Fairies of the Future, they have turned their back on what's gone now, and they are in the planning stage, looking to the future now, planning which way to go. So that's interesting. So I'll just put that to one side. And then a final shuffle now. Could we have clarifying cards for all of the cards on the table, please? For Scorpio, October 2021. I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of depth and clarity to your reading, Scorpio. Alright, so we've got the topsy-turvies here. Now, this is about a perspective, having a certain perspective on things, differing perspectives. The way we look at things can be different to how somebody else looks at it. The way we receive information can be very different to how somebody else does, because of where we stand, our perspective on things, the context of situations. Alright, so let's see where this fits into your reading now. So I'll just put that alongside of Fairies of the Future, and it could be that you are having to change your perspective about a direction you're thinking of going in. It's going to need some adjustments perhaps, some changes, but let's see. I'll just put the deck to one side and let's have a look What's at the heart of your reading? Gosh, well, we've got Laced Moon's Daughter, and we have Solus, which is very much the sun energy. So Laced Moon's Daughter, I mean, this is very much about a light being shed on a situation, something being lit up, a sense of knowing and understanding. So whatever it's been in the shadows and a bit in the shadows of late, it's going to be lit up. It's going to, or it is being. You may be aware of this already, that something is becoming known to you. You're becoming aware of it. And of course, we've got Solus, the sun energy. Well, he's a very powerful masculine energy. It's not gender specific. It's a very outgoing, life-giving energy. I mean, the sun lights up, also lights up situations, the same as Laced Moon's Daughter. But he brings power and energy to the reading. It's a quite very significant energy that Solus is, a very powerful and strong energy, and he's bringing that to this reading for you, Scorpio. And he's also lighting up, he's also shedding light on a situation. You can see his solar plexus is lit up down here, and this is about having authority and control, taking control of a situation that you are becoming aware of now. So let's see. That's an interesting, lovely energies to start with there. Okay, what's the challenge for you at the moment? Well, we have Penelope Dreamweaver and Fluff the Footer. So the challenge for you at this time, what's difficult for you at this time, is you know, dreaming about what you want and bringing it into some form of reality. Penelope Dreamweaver is a little bit like the magician energy in ordinary tarot, but not quite, but on those lines. So whatever she dreams of, whatever she wants, she's able to weave those ideas into something tangible. But this, being able to do this, to create the reality for yourself about something, this is a challenge for you at this time, Scorpio, to bring your dreams into reality. And the clarifier is Fluff the Footer. And this is a need to be grounded. Fluff the Footer comes forward to say you need to ground yourself. You need to slow down, steady down. He massages his feet to bring his energy down from his head. So perhaps that's something you need to think about doing. Is getting a reflexology treatment, perhaps for some of you, having a massage. But walking in nature, meditating, whatever it is, you know, massaging your feet, putting your feet in water, wearing earth-coloured clothing, or put a fleece around you that's a lovely deep rich colour. And all of this helps to ground you, but you're finding it difficult to ground yourself at this time. You're very much in your head. You must have thoughts going over in your head about something. And that's the challenge for you at this time. And it's probably because you're trying to manifest something for yourself, manifest a change of direction, manifest a different reality. So you're very much in your head doing this, thoughts going round and round. And you're not grounded enough at the moment. So these are the challenges for you at this time, Scorpio. Particularly if you've become more aware of something quite, and perhaps a need to take control, need to be more in authority, and more grounded. So what's in your power at this time? Well, we have the Green Woman and the Bodacious Boduck. So it's within your power at this time to adopt the Green Woman energy. This is about being yourself, tapping into the wild side of yourself, Scorpio, You know, go out and dance at the light of the moon in bare feet if it's safe to do so. It's a lovely, lovely energy. This is about shedding those layers of skin of conformity that we all develop over time from childhood. So this is about shedding those skins now and just, you know, having some fun. Be yourself, be who you are meant to be. You know, and dance by the light of the moon, dance around the campfire. It's that sort of a lovely energy. So it's within your power now to do this, and it would appear that you're being advised by the energies to consider this, what they're suggesting. Now, but we've also got the bodacious Bodak there, and he comes forward to say there's something that you haven't finished off. There's something that needs doing, that needs sorting, that needs completing. Because if you don't do it, somebody else will do it. And they won't do it in the way that you want it to be done. So, you know, what is it? It's something different for all of you, Scorpio, but there's something that's outstanding that needs sorting. Because if you don't do it now, somebody else will, and it won't be how you want it to be done. And so he's come forward as well. This is within your power to complete this or to look at this, whatever it is. And it means tapping into the wild side of you, tapping into your authentic self, being who you are meant to be. And only when you're able to do that are you able to see what it is that needs sorting out, that needs completing, that needs finishing off. Whoever this is for, I'm sure you will understand what this is saying. You know, I don't always understand everything that the cards are trying to say, but I just pass on the information that comes through to me concerning the cards that come through. But so what else is in your power? Well, we have the undressing of a salad and Mike the may answer, and this is very much about don't take your eye off the ball. Don't take your eye off the ball. The undressing of the salad, this is about when we're having to focus on a lot of things all at the same time, keep all the balls up in the air, when we're very busy and managing all different, you know, keeping the cogs moving within our lives and around us. However, Mike the may answer is saying, be careful you don't miss something at this time. There's something trying to get your attention. You know, there'll be little signs, little hints of things, little signs, suggestions. They're trying to get your attention to make you aware of something. But as with Mike the may answer, you see, he's that busy looking to the past. He's that busy. He's very preoccupied looking across here at somebody juggling. So he's very amused by that. But what he's not listening, or he's not able to see the little faces here in the ivy that are trying to get his attention. And he's going to miss something. So it's within your power now to raise your awareness. Be careful you don't miss something, Scorpio. That you are getting signs and suggestions and nudges about something, but you're quite preoccupied with, well, you understandably, with all the balls that you're having to keep up in the air, you know, keeping the cogs going, and it's distracting you from seeing something that is important. Because if you don't see what it is that the may answer energy is trying to say, then it will start to shout louder, and then it may mean that you end up dropping some of these balls because you're having to attend to something. All right, so it's within your power now just to raise your awareness. You know, what is it? Is there something that's been niggling at you, that your intuition is trying to tell you something, perhaps? Or you're getting some, you know, symbolic information that keeps cropping up. So, you know, the same thing keeps cropping up, and it can come forward in dreams as well. But it's something that you need to be starting to take notice of now. Okay. So, a possible outcome here, right, we have himself and we have she of the fairy sword. Alright, so it doesn't surprise me these have come out. Himself is the godlike, universal, benevolent energy. The paternalistic energy that's looking out for all of us. That is trying to guide us and help us and give us strength and energy and authority. And you can see his hair, he's got sun stars in his hair. Because he's very much connected, he's very much up there, looking down over us. And his solar, I beg your pardon, his crown chakra, couldn't think of the word for a minute, his crown chakra, his third eye chakra, and his heart chakra are all lit up because they're all connected. It comes from a place of benevolence and it comes from a place of love. But he doesn't suffer fools gladly, and if he feels that he needs to intervene, he will intervene in the best interests of yourself and others around you. And he's come here in the outcome position, which is a fantastic. So he's going to be very present. He's very present now and very influential to whatever this is to do with for yourself, Scorpio. And yes, he's encouraging you now to grasp the sword. He of the fairy sword, this is about taking action, grasping the sword, taking direct action, and acting with authority and control and positivity, cutting away that which is no longer serving you now, and paving the way for new opportunities, going in a new direction. And that's what himself is bringing down for you. Okay, so what is it that the earth energies would like to say to you now? A final message here. Well, we have the bright mother and Epona's wild daughter. Now, the bright mother is a very feminine energy. It's not gender specific for whoever's watching this, but it is a very feminine energy because the bright mother, it is a very mothering energy. This is somebody that, you know, looks after others before herself. She's very nurturing, caring, compassionate, empathetic, but very much a provider, a little bit similar to the Empress energy in Tarot. Now the clarifier here is Epona's wild daughter, and this is about facing something from the past. There's something that's happened in the past. Could have been the near past, it could be further back, but it's something that's happened in the past that now needs sorting because it's holding you back. And I think it's something to do with the bright mother's energy, the feminine, perhaps the femininity, the feminine side of you, or perhaps a female member of the family. It's either representing an aspect of yourself, Scorpio, or somebody connected to you, or just purely the energy. But Epona's wild daughter is saying there's something to do with this very feminine energy, that something's happened in the past and it needs facing and looking at now because it's going to continue to hold you back. And the energies don't want this to continue to hold you back. They want you to go forward now. And so dream the world into being. Light is being shed on on the solus. So light is being shed on a need to take control, a need for power, a need for authority and abundance. So there's a light going to be shed on this. I mean, it's a very life-giving energy here. So it's a very important energy here. But what's challenging for you, what's difficult for you, is being able to weave your reality, to bring something into reality for yourself, because you've been too much in your head, things going over and over in your head, and you need to get yourself grounded. So that's why it's difficult, why it's been difficult for you. But what's in your power now is something needs completing, something needs sorting out, so nobody else does it. And you need this about tapping into your authentic self. That's your authentic self that's going to be able to deal with this, whatever it is. Not the part of you that's conformed over the years, but you know who you really are. That's who's going to be able to deal with this situation and finish something off, sort something out. And also what's in your power is a need to raise your awareness. There's signs coming through, nudges. There's something that you need to take notice of. And because you've been very busy with other things, then you may be missing. So it's about, you know, opening your ears, opening your eyes to nudges that's coming through for you about a situation. Something is nudging you, trying to raise your awareness, trying to tell you something. And it may be something to do with what needs finishing, what needs sorting out. And that's what the nudges may be. And it's best to deal with it while the voices are in whispers, if you like, rather than when they start shouting. And himself is here to help here, and is going to help you to take action, to grasp the sword now. Now is the time to take direct action. And it looks like the universe and the earth energies are behind you in this matter, Scorpio. But yes, it's about facing something from the past, and it's something to do with either a female member of the family or within yourself, something to do within yourself. Or a female connected to you. But it's about looking at this and facing it now to deal with it. And of course, the first two cards came out was, as you're planning for the future, there's going to need to adjust, to change your perspective on things, to understand that others will have a different perspective. But everybody's going to have an opinion and a viewpoint that may be useful to you. All right, I'm going to get, can we have two final messages for Scorpio, please, to complete this reading? Two final messages for Scorpio to complete this reading. What else would you like to say to Scorpio? So finally we have infinite abundance. So abundance is pouring into your life, so get ready to catch it. It's abundance in one form or another, whatever the abundance is. But it's going to be pouring into your life. And so just get ready to catch that. And it's coming from the wondrous universe, like walk in beauty. But this is about the universal connections. This is the planets are helping you now to sit back and reflect and look at what needs, perhaps what needs leaving behind or what needs dealing with, ready for going forward. But once you've been able to do that, then you know there's infinite abundance going to be pouring into your life. Two beautiful energies to finish with, Scorpio. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. Whoever this was for, and it won't be for everybody, but whoever it was for, I hope it's given you some insight into your situation now, and perhaps why things have been going the way they've been going and what's been happening. But remember, you can dream the world into being, into the way you want it to go. It looks like you've just got to grasp the nettle now, grasp the sword, and start to take some action and look at something that needs sorting. All right, good luck going forward, Scorpio. Take good care, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.